Aviation in South Lake Tahoe, where you can catch an air charter to anywhere west of the Rockies. Thanks to Dave from Gary Air, and we got Zoe here to ask some questions for this Youth Around Tahoe segment. But first, give people a quick overview of what Gary Air is and what you guys provide.
So we provide air taxi. It's also called air charter. But basically it's like catching a cab, except the cab has wings and a pilot, and you can fly anywhere pretty much. Telluride, Aspen, Vail, San Diego. We go anywhere. We really love coming to Tahoe though. We do a lot of flights between Tahoe and the Bay Area. So this is kind of our favorite place.
We're in the mountains, so can we fly in any weather?
So these planes are a little more limited than, say, a Boeing plane that flies into Reno. So we do have to be a little more aware of the weather. The nice thing about California is the weather comes, the weather goes, and after it dumps a whole bunch of snow, you can come in here the next day in a perfectly safe and comfortable flight and get that fresh powder.
Tell me about the runway here in Tahoe.
It's quite long, actually. It can accommodate some pretty big jets, up to like Gulfstreams. They're 2 engines. They can seat, I think, like 15 people. Our plane seats 5 passengers, and ours is actually very efficient. It has 1 engine. It's a piston engine. So what's nice about that is for about half the cost of the next, more capable airplane, you can get from the Bay Area and to Tahoe and back. So we have a lot of people who fly us because it's a hour flight, but it's not too expensive.
Are there heated runways?
So no, the runways aren't heated, but they do have like a high heat capacity. So they absorb the sun's light, and they a lot of times will melt, before their surrounding area. But they also have snow plows, and the airport is very well maintained here. So it's perfectly safe as soon as they get the snow plows out and get all the snow off.
How long have you been a pilot?
I've been a pilot since 1981, so that's 32 years. And I have about 3,500 hours now. So that's how we measure pilots' experience, is we add up all the hours that we've been flying. Some pilots have more than like 25,000 hours. So the experience varies quite a bit, and I think some people think small airplanes are less safe, and it's not really as much the airplane, although having 1 engine is less safe than having 2. But really, it's the experience of the pilot that makes the most difference.
Can anyone fly an airplane?
You do have to get a license first, but it's not that hard to do. It takes maybe between 60 hours and 80 hours to learn to fly. So it's a little more extensive than driving, and the test is a little harder, and the studying that you have to do is more extensive. But you could certainly be a pilot.